limited attendance today here at Floyd Stadium. About 7,000 people allowed into the venue as long as they are wearing masks. And we are underway from Floyd Stadium as fair catch is called for, and Middle Tennessee will start on their own 25-yard line. And Asher O'Hara and the Middle Tennessee offense will take the field first. Quick pass near side to Jaron Pierce, gets on the positive side of the 25 before being knocked out of bounds by Roger Cray, the senior out of Lake City, Florida. And it's a very quick 3 and out for the Blue Raiders. Not the start Rick Stockstill was hoping for. The Blue Raiders defense. 3rd and long for Western Kentucky. Handoff up the middle and going nowhere is Gage Walker, Middle Tennessee, all over it. Looked like Brett Shepard, the senior from Buford, Georgia, was the first to make contact with Walker. And both teams, 7 for Middle Tennessee, staying in the shotgun. O'Hara. Here comes the ball and knocked down. Eli Brown. 2nd sack in the first quarter. 3rd down and 3. Handoff up the middle goes to Walker, and he's going to be close to a first down. Xavier Lane certainly thinks Western has enough, as some pushing and shoving as... Welcome back to Floyd Stadium. Middle Tennessee taking over for their 3rd drive on the game as Asher O'Hara gets into enemy territory and stopped about the 45-yard line, close as between these two squads. Grand total of 14 total yards until this play right here. Around the left side is Shaitan Mobley.
Yes, and I like the play call by Coach Franklin on 1st down. He wanted to establish, get some.
O'Hara to pass. Looking near sideline, he has Jaron Pierce, and he's knocked out at the 30.
There goes that guy again, Jaron Pierce. Is continuing his great start from last week into
catch on the season for the Blue Raiders. 3rd and 4 near sideline. Back to Pierce. As we're going to have a field goal attempt as Cruz Holt. It's blocked! And picked up on the sideline by Western Kentucky. Might have been Trey Meadows. They got a hand on it.
And I knew coming into this game that
key team so far, 142 yards on the ground on 31 carries. He'll keep himself on 3rd and 2. And he's going to be short. Yards on this 4th and 2 in their own territory. Pigram to throw in the pocket. Has a man. It's Xavier Lane, and he's got enough for a first down as he is wrestled to the ground.
And coming into this game, Xavier Lane had 1 reception, but
10 for a first down. 5-man rush. Pigram steps up, escapes the pressure, and he's going to deliver a hit and step out of bounds just short of the 30-yard line.
And you see
2nd quarter action underway here at Floyd Stadium as Pigram throws far sideline and picking up about 10 yards is Dayton Wade, his 2nd catch, as DQ Thomas had knocked home a 43-yarder last week against Liberty. And Narveson is 2 for 2 on the season. And they need 7. O'Hara to throw. Here comes the pressure. Tries to escape near sideline, looking downfield. And caught for a first down. Looks like he's got Jaron Pierce again here in the first half. 2nd and 8. O'Hara near sideline to Mobley, makes one man miss into Western territory. And that is the biggest play on the day so far. 5 for Middle Tennessee on the Western Kentucky 39-yard line. O'Hara to throw. Checks down again. This is going to be good for a first down. And it's Jimmy Marshall, the senior from Macon, Georgia, with his 6th catch on the season. Stills Blue Raiders. The only senior upperclassman, Robert Jones, at right tackle. 1st and 15. O'Hara will tuck it. Finds a seam inside the 30 and will step out of bounds just shy of the 21-yard line. So Asher O'Hara doing some damage with him. O'Hara to throw, looking for the end zone, and almost caught as flags fly, looking for Jimmy Marshall. And here in the studio, I thought Marshall had a paw on it at first. Tackles. 3rd and 6. O'Hara dropping back, now stepping up, looking for a target in the end zone. He's going to be just shy. He found Jimmy Marshall, but Deontay Ruffin was all over him, riding him to the ground, and it's going to be 4th and 1 as you saw Ruffin. 4th down and 1. O'Hara going to keep it, and O'Hara finds pay dirt. 2nd rushing touchdown on the season for O'Hara, and Middle Tennessee jumps out in front halfway through the 2nd quarter. After the touchdown pass to Shaitan Mobley was wiped off for the offensive pass interference, Middle Tennessee goes for it.
Any means necessary.
Holt's kick is good, and Middle Tennessee is on top 7. 2nd and 14, Pigram to throw again. Looking near sideline, has a man wide open, and it's Xavier Lane. And he gets dragged down by DQ Thomas coming from that linebacker spot. As Walker switches sides to the left side of Pigram. Option play, Walker up the middle, lots of room. Able to break one tackle, ball is loose. Picked up by Middle Tennessee. And Middle with a huge turnover as Western was putting together their best drive of the day so far. Great defensive back falling on that loose ball, and a great swipe by Greg Great gives Middle Tennessee the ball. And on 1st down, O'Hara picking up 1st down yardage just shy of the 45-yard line.
And as you see, the key to success for MT.
And then Riles, maybe a little late on the uptake for the reaction, so it's 3rd and 12. Here comes the blitz. O'Hara able to get rid of it, finds Pierce. Pierce is at midfield, breaks a couple of tackles, still going. And Pierce finally roped down. And a big play for Jaron Pierce, been calling his name all first half. 19 freak list, 41-inch vertical. 3rd and 6, O'Hara taking a shot to the end zone. Throws it short and picked off by Devin Key. 6th career interception for the senior from Lexington, Kentucky.
And coming into this game, Devin Key is 2nd in tackles on WKU's defense.
So after review, call on the field overturned. Get another look at it. Not sure.
It's like he had it, but he doesn't really have it until then. Then his foot is out of bounds, that left foot. So great call by the refs.
Cruz Holt out for the field goal attempt. First one was blocked. This one is good. So
your offense to be able to do the same.
Joshua Simon. Draw play up the middle is C.J. Jones, and that's enough for a first down.
It appears Coach Schaefer is playing it safe a little bit, kind of
pressure.
Definitely, I think you can't just play it safe. You still got a whole game left. You're trying to get a victory, so.
Pigram near side finds Mitchell Tinsley, leading receiver for Western Kentucky this year. Coach Tyson Helton. 1:30 to go here in the half. Pigram to throw, looking across the middle again. And Tinsley with another catch as Kenneth Major in on the stop, the backup.
Which is a dangerous throw.
Clock continues to tick. Handoff up the middle, it's Jones. Wrestled down with one hand by Rakavian Poydras. But good enough for a first down, and the clock will stop.
And I know one thing Poydras does.
So far. 3rd and 10. Pigram in the pocket. He's going to tuck it, going to keep it. Inside the 10, takes a hit at about the 6-yard line. That's good enough for a first down. DQ Thomas on the stop.
And this is what modern day football is turning into. If you don't have a quarterback that can.
Mouts left. Pigram in the shotgun. Walker in the backfield. Rolling out Pigram and wide open in the end zone.
Touchdown by WKU.
And that's Kavaris Thomas. No, excuse me. Xavier Lane.
Xavier Lane came into the game with only one reception and has made multiple receptions all game.
Jersey tucked in underneath his shoulder pads, definitely number 9. As Narveson ties up this ball game with 21 seconds left. Champion in the 100-meter and 200-meter. 3rd and 3. Pigram checks down, and it's going to be good enough for a first down as Joshua Simon has another catch.
And so now you see the rhythm that's being.
Both those catches came 2 weeks ago against Liberty, just for 5 yards. 3rd and 5, Pigram. Short throw knocked away by Quincy Riley, and his impressive day continues. 4th down for the Toppers.
I might just call him the man on that play.
Jeremy Darvin out of Nashville was in on the stop as well. O'Hara looking across the middle for Ali. Finds him right at the 20-yard line. Bailey on the tackle along with Devin Key. Catch wiped away earlier in this one. 3rd and 5. O'Hara. Here comes Malone. Can't get him. O'Hara's going to tuck it and get the first down as he slides just past the 30.
And like I mentioned earlier, this is what the game of football is going to. You must have a mobile quarterback.
1st and 10, toss right side. It's Jay McDonald, and he's going to be ridden out of bounds after a nice pickup.
That was a great pickup by Jay McDonald. He came into the game with 100 yards rushing. So that was a great pickup.
Pierce in motion. Short pass to Pierce. Knocked away by Kincaid. Kincaid and that Western Kentucky sideline trying to get a call their way with a fumble, but Kincaid, great stop on Pierce as we get another look at it.
And I think he might have stripped it away as they went down to the ground. We'll see right here. Yep.
So Western with their back against the wall. Pigram to throw in his end zone, looking across the middle. And wide open was Wade, and putting the lick on Wade was Reed Blankenship. First time we've called his name tonight.
Almost 300 yards rushing.
It's Jones in the backfield again. He gets across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. Jordan Ferguson on a stop.
But it appears they're going with the hot man.
2nd down and 10. Jones still in the backfield. Transfer from Texas A&M and Blinn College. Pigram again near sideline. Lane with another catch. Running backwards a little bit. Takes a lick from Patterson.
And that was a
3 wide to the near side for the Toppers. Pigram looks that way, near side. And Wade has another catch, and good enough for another Toppers first down. That was the 8th play of this drive.
Definitely, it looked like they ran a little out and up.
Plays 4 first downs on this drive for the Toppers as they are in Middle Tennessee territory. Pigram will keep it up the middle, has room, makes one man miss. That ball is stripped out again by Blankenship. Was he down?
Now that's a great play by Reed Blankenship, the senior safety. He's on the backside, landed on Reed Blankenship. And from this angle,
after review, the runner was down at the 28-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 4:05. 4:05.
So there you have it. It'll be another first down. Pigram steps up. Ball batted at the line. And incomplete.
Great job by the D-line. They are coached. If you can't get to the quarterback, put your hands up.
A field goal attempt.
Field goal, okay.
And Narveson nails it.
And it's dangerous. It's dangerous, you know, to kick when you have deep kick.
Player of the Year award, the first Western Kentucky player to win it. O'Hara jump throw, finds Yusuf Ali, breaks the tackle. He's at the 30, has a little bit of room on the far sideline. Finally brought down just shy of midfield.
And that was a great play by Asher O'Hara and Yusuf Ali connecting on the Tony Franklin system.
All-time leading rusher for a quarterback in Middle Tennessee history was Dasher. O'Hara on the rollout and overthrows Ali.
Yes, the White Dasher, that bowl game, that New Orleans bowl game, I think he threw for 200 and ran for.
Left the Hilltoppers after their last loss, as that throw is short to Wade. Did he pick it up off the turf? I guess so.
And there you go, another out route from the
as well. But in terms of pace of offense, styles of offense.
After review, the ball hit the ground, therefore it's an incomplete pass. Please reset the game clock to 14:21. 14:21.
All right, I'm 0 for 2 on. O'Hara steps up, now steps out, rolling, thinking about tucking it, chucks it, far sideline, and caught. Beautiful catch by Jimmy Marshall, cutting back to midfield, well into Topper territory, inside the 30-yard line.
Now I believe
tonight's crew, refereed by Rodney
Illegal
Burnett.
touching, offense number 6. The receiver went out of bounds and returned on his own and was first to touch the ball. The down counts at the previous spot. 4th down.
They give it right back to him, breaks one tackle, able to hang on to the football. Brought down by DQ Thomas. Great grade in on the stop as well.
and
3rd and 3. Pigram steps up in the pocket, has a receiver near side. That's Tinsley. Should have enough for a first down. Suffered an injury in that game. Missed the rest of the season. He's got another carry around the left side, able to break a couple of tackles. And a nice run by Jakari Moses. Welcome back.
And
Handoff up the middle is Moses. He's dropped at about the 24-yard line. 225 is in the backfield. Pigram will take it himself, and he'll pick up the first down.
And see, when your quarterback is a part of the run game, you have an extra guy. So it looks like they run quarterback lead, quarterback.
This is their 4th drive of at least 10 plays. Moses looking for room, finds a seam, tries to break it to the outside, and tripped on his own feet around the 11-yard line. Does pick up the first down with a fresh set of downs at about their own 11.5-yard line. Using a lot of clock on this drive. Pigram roll out. Gonna tuck it, lofting towards the end zone, wide open, touchdown, Joshua Simon.
And once again, you see the mobility by Pigram coming into play. He was able to provide extra time by moving around in the pocket.
On the season, and a sophomore. And with the extra point after, Western Kentucky on top 20-10 with 6:04 to go in the fourth. Topper. Handoff Mobley, trying to break it to the outside, nothing doing, and meeting him in the backfield.
And normally when you see a play call like that on 3rd and 2, this is 2-down territory. So
Pearson motion. O'Hara to throw. Looking over the middle and overthrows Jaron Pierce, but a late flag along that Middle Tennessee sideline.
I think they may get
pass interference. Defense number 36. The ball be placed and spotted a foul. Automatic first down.
Antoine Kincaid, defensive back from Jacksonville, Florida. Not a lot of tempo coming here from the Middle Tennessee offense. O'Hara steps up, dodges a couple of tacklers, and will slide. Good enough for a first down. Or just short of a first down, it looks like. O'Hara will keep it, and good enough for a first down. So that'll stop the clock for a hot second.
The opener.
O'Hara looking left, throws left, near sideline, caught. Both feet in for C.J. Wyndham. Combined for both of these teams. Just trying to get some points on the board. 3rd and 9, O'Hara going to keep it, got Roon up the middle. He's at the 20, stiff-armed, and brought down inside the 15, about the 12-yard line. Huge run from Asher O'Hara.
Yes, huge run, and if you look at the personnel, it was in 10 personnel, you get a touchdown.
Middle moving quickly, O'Hara taking a shot towards the end zone. Flags fly. Was looking for Jimmy Marshall. Looked like Deontay Ruffin was in on the coverage.
Pass interference. Defense number 26. The penalty occurred in the end zone. The ball be placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic first down.
Deontay Ruffin, the senior out of Kenner, Louisiana, got a whole hand. O'Hara with the clap on first down. Looking to throw. Looking end zone, near sideline, caught. Did he get his feet in? Yes, C.J. Wyndham. First touchdown catch this season by C.J. Wyndham.
And that is a great play, great catch, and great feet by C.J. Wyndham. A touchdown drive.
And it's a 3-point ball game with 2:07 to go. At the top of your screen. And now they move 3 to that near side for Holt. And he's not going to be the one to kick it. Will it go 10 yards? Doesn't matter. Western falls on it. Great heads-up play. Stephen Wachowski, the backup tight end. As we get a look here, it was number 44, Scott Payne. Moses in the backfield. Pigram's going to take it himself. He's got room at the middle, makes a couple of guys miss. He's got a first down.
And that was a great play, and that is why a running quarterback or a design QB runs are so important, because, and I think the most important stat is no interceptions, and he takes care of the ball.
And one final kneel down, and that will do it. Western Kentucky hangs on. Started out sloppy in that first quarter, scoreless. Neither team could move the ball, but the Hilltoppers turned it into a battle of time of possession and field position, and they walk away with their first win on the year. They move to 1-2. Middle Tennessee